Welcome to Kusamba village, just here in Bali on the extreme east coast. And we are at a natural sea salt plantation. And we've connected here with this gentleman who's going to sort of walk us through the process as to how you will do the sea salt farming. And it's literally getting seawater from the ocean. And Pak here is a very old generational sea farmer here, and the waves are no joke. America. How long have you been farmer? Yeah, sometimes the English language is a bit of a barrier. Woo! I mean, just, I can't imagine, totally backbreaking. So watering the salts here, watering the sand here, the black sand beaches.
No problem, Pak. We do like this, start from 8 o'clock in the morning, Pak.
Okay, and why is he watering the sand? What's that gonna do?
Yeah, do it like this, you know, he watering like start from 8 o'clock in the morning for 50 times, Pak. When
50 times, he'll go back and forth.
Yeah. When he dry again, he put again, Pak.
Okay, and then what is he, how does he get the salt from it?
Get the salt, when in the afternoon later, will be collect like this one.
Dries.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it will be put the process.
Okay, so he basically scooping the hard, salty sand.
So dini aja jadi kemau jadi. Okay.
And he walks over here.
You can do harvest and then you put.
Okay, so he scoops the hard sand from here and turns it into here. Oh wow. Just all the little granules. Let's take a look on the inside and see kind of how he does the process. And how long has Pak been doing this job?
Beberapa tahun anu mau kerja kan ya? Bok ada udang tiba. Already nearly 50 years already.
50 years of his life, hauling 50 buckets a day of that salt water. So this is also salt water from from the ocean?
Yeah, from the ocean. And then you put. So Niko Niko Arabok mau dah Niki. Oh Niki Oh Niki laku dah. Ije jago Niko dah. Niki. Oh tiang Niki. Mengalir Ijal mengalir. Oh yeah. This will be leaking here, Pak. The water.
Okay.
From there.
So once the water drains out, it follows this funnel system.
Yeah.
And he just goes over and over and over.
Something like that.
Okay. And then how long does the salty concentrate take to create? You know, like from here, where does he go next?
Oh, after here, is the water, right, Pak?
Okay.
And then it will be.
Okay. Okay. Wait. So I'm following the process. So basically, what you're saying is. This is the sand. It's from the ocean. He waters the sand. He brings that sand here. He runs the salt water, and this is now the concentrated salt water that turns ultimately into here, which will eventually. Okay, so it's not the sand that he's after; it's the salt that he's after.
This is the water after the water.
So the water concentrate comes out here. Eventually, we get to this process, the actual salt. But let's take a look. So he takes the water. Concentrate. Okay, and so then Pak spreads the water here. Okay, now I'm starting to see where we're getting the salt. So the water basically evaporates. He's got all these channels. All this is the concentrated water. Wow.
The water put in the sun by around 2 days, Pak.
2 days.
Until you solid like.
Okay, so the water takes 2 days to start transforming into something like this.
And then you can call it this.
And then, oh yeah, it's and then he must scrape.
Yeah. Mungkin pengeruk mungkin. Oh yeah.
All right, so a long process, multiple days.
Yeah.
2 days. So from the time he pours the water into the sand, how long until he gets the concentrate?
I think concentrate around 4 days, Pak.
4 days to get to here. Wow.
Here.
And this is all his drying stations.
We put like this one when it's big raining, Pak.
Okay. Yeah, of course. So obviously when it rains, this is the rain covers that he's made. And Pak's going to show us this. So he uses a coconut.
Langsung dimakan tadi nggak?
Iya, langsung. Awal masak orang ngajukan pukul sama sambal kan itu. Kenapa Pak? Apa nalami sih?
Okay. So again, this becomes a perfectly great family-friendly activity. Right into his back. There she goes. Look at that. Oh, hey, farmer.
Hey, smile,
next generation of sea salt farmers.
sea salt farmer.
Wow, that's great. What a nice. I mean, Pak is so sweet to let us do this. This is his livelihood, and again, we sort of are just bumbling in, not knowing what we're doing. And he's just absolutely willing to let the kids have a turn, and that's something special for sure. What does Pak do with his salt? He primarily sells it, I assume.
Yeah.
And to just like tourists like us, or does it go to restaurants or the town? Where does it go?
Yeah, all this salt, you know, he will be go to the market. All restaurant in Bali use the salt from this village.
That's what I heard. So all the local salt in Bali comes from this village. Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, that's true.
And how has Corona affected his business?
Oh, his business. I think for the salt, everyone produce the salt every day. They use for cook. I think it's nothing big problem.
Oh, okay, good.
Still a little bit less, but not as much, you know.
So a hard living. So thankfully, Corona hasn't had too much of an effect on Pak's business. But just to think that every day he pulls 50 barrels out of that sea onto the black sand, into his concentrating processing, the sun dry system, right into the basket.
Strong?
Salty. So strong. Wow. Did you taste it?
Yeah, it tastes.
Cedar, do you want to taste a little bit of the salt?
It tastes.
Just a little taste. What do you think?
Tiny.
Just a little bit.
Tastes like the ocean? Tastes like the ocean.
All right, I better get in on that tasting.
Oh my goodness.
So just a little granule. You know, it almost has a sweet taste to it. Much different than like iodized table salt. This is uncomparable to that product. Fresh salt water right from the sea. An amazing experience. Maybe we can help Pak by running a couple barrels of water for him. Let's see if we can't get into that. All right, Pak is great. He's gonna let me give the basket system a try here. So wish me luck with this. Here we go. All right, Pak, I carry. All right. Okay, over shoulder. All right, ready? Here we go.
Here we go.
So hot. So hot.
Yeah, the sand is so.
All right, so the first thing you notice when you're barefoot like Pak is that black sand is incredibly hot. So down to the water. Okay.
Your position must be like this, but
backward. I'm
Facing.
Facing the beach, scoop up. All right. And to think that Pak does this 50 times a day is incredible. All right, down we go. heavy, but manageable. I can't think about doing it 50 times, but this is all right. So 50 times a day for 50 years. Pretty incredible. Can we just sort of slide? Whoa, sorry, Bob.
Control man, control man.
Pak. Terima kasih, thank you. Woo! I hope I contributed and didn't hinder the operation. But man, wow, what a fantastic
You know him.
whoosh. Yeah, my method needs work. Pak here, a good teacher, bad student. Okay, so to come here and have the kids and see the operation is fantastic. Pak will even be so sweet as to let you scoop the salt, pour the water. Fantastic. So this is absolutely great. And now we're gonna go see how Pak sells the salt. So that's up next. All right, so Pak was telling me about the price structure. So again, this is the final product. These humongous bags, this is all salt, and people will buy how many kgs in the big bag?
This one, the big bag will be 50 kg.
So 50 kgs for the big bag, and people at the market will come buy this. That's probably, who would buy that? Maybe restaurants?
Yeah,
or
restaurant also.
Resorts or
yeah,
so.
The big resort also, Pak. Sometimes the people in the market also, they buy the big one and then they sell in the market
Oh,
again. Buy
good.
for 1 kg, like the small bag like this one will be 20,000 per 1 kg.
So 20,000 for one of these bags. That's incredibly inexpensive. That's fairly cheap, isn't it? Wow. So just to come here and to buy a 20,000 rupee bag of just from start to finish sea salt, that's totally worth doing. We'll have to see about that. But wow, what a process. Let's see Pak here in Ibu. Terima kasih, Pak. Thank you. Yes, terima kasih. Thank you, Ibu. Thank you. So wow, fantastic. This is an experience, if you can get it into your schedule, to come spend half an hour here with the kids and learn about the fresh sea salt experience is absolutely something you need to do. It's totally great. All right, after you wrap up your tour and learning about sea salt, Pak also told us he has a bunch of animals here too, so the kids would certainly love to see this. All the pigs. Oh my gosh, a big pig and a baby pig. Wow. So Pak is super generous. He'll take the time to show kids all the animals. He's got chickens, pigs. It's a full working farm here in addition to learning about sea salt. So it's kind of icing on the cake to have an opportunity to see the pigs. Very cool. All right, so Pak is telling us all about, he's got chickens, roosters, so many little pigs.
Medium. That's the perfect time. The skin very crunchy.
All types of little baby piglets back there. Now, yeah, Pak is walking up right to his porch and again being super friendly with us. So what has turned into a quick learn about sea salt has now turned into just a kind of a nice hangout with new friends. So a fantastic spot for sure.